Afternoon. Today is the 23rd of January 2013 and I'm stripping the table. I started on this earlier. It's late in the afternoon, but I did the entire base this morning. I flipped it over. Now I'm doing the top. It's covered with methylene chloride. It's completely caustic. And this is it right here. This is how you spread it out. Nice, smooth, heavy, wet, thin coat. So the first coat sticks and it doesn't run. And then anything you put on top of that sticks to it so it doesn't run, so you have fewer drips. Like this over here. All I have to do is just keep it wet, and then when it's ready to come off, it'll start peeling off on the brush. Then I just pull it off, and it's one of the quickest ways. Well, you can't work any faster than a chemical. But this is what this table looks like, and I should have made a video earlier, but kind of got distracted. So sorry about the bad camera work. Try my best to operate a camera and move a very caustic chemical safely. You can notice, excuse me, you can notice how I'm moving this chemical with a lot of respect. You don't flicker this stuff around. It's definitely not water. You'll find that out if you ever get it on you. And water doesn't help. It just burns for a few minutes until the burning is done, until it kills that skin. So that's exactly what it does. And it's a nightmare. I got the wind blowing now right through the door. And wind is the one thing you don't need. Wind, fans moving. You need still air. So you need air around you, but you need still air. You don't need anything blowing on you. So all it does is dry up the chemical, and then you can find yourself with a real big problem. Which, in other words, what that means is you have to stop what you're doing, go someplace, let it dry, then strip it again the next day once you're done being mad. And I've learned that before. Never strip outdoors. Or if you do, strip in a room that has at least 3 walls and the air is whipping around you and not blowing in that one way, then you can kind of strip that way. That's about the only way to strip outdoors. Other than that, you're dead in the water. You're better off not even touching anything if you don't have at least 3 walls, 3 barriers, because wind will stop you from stripping. It sure will. Unless it's a perfect day like we have here in Arizona, where the weather is just, there's no wind blowing, and it's just perfect. And you could work outside, and it's not real hot, and it's not real cold. I mean, just like today. But there is a slight breeze. All right. Next time you see this table, the table should be completely stripped. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. It's Friday afternoon, and I'm still working, which is cool. I'm Steve, Steve's Touch Up. Look at all that chemical.